In today's episode, Namaste invites us to savor the simple magic of breath, and self-compassion nudges us to pause, rest, and simply be. We'll explore a powerful milestone, a warning from spirit, and a love anchored in devotion. Stay tuned, Witchlings. Namaste, Witchlings! Welcome, welcome, welcome one and all to Di's Daily Divinations and Self-Care. This is where magic meets mindfulness, where we weave together the sacred spiral flow, honoring the day, listening to the cards, and caring for ourselves along the way. So, welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, hey, hi, hello, and welcome. Each day we flow with the sacred spiral. I am Di, your favorite yoga witch, and guide through it. So, let's step into today's spiral together. Now, let's go grab our favorite crystal. Your favorite crystal, mine is rose quartz today. Light your candle or incense. Cozy up with your coffee, tea, or whatever brew fills your mug. And let's step into the wisdom of today's spiral and self-care together. Don't forget to do the whole like, share, and subscribe thing. It helps our Witchling circle grow and keeps our daily spiral turning. Such happy news. Hey, Witchlings. I have some incredibly exciting news. Our YouTube channel is officially to the first tier of monetization, and you can now join as a Witchling member. Now, what does that mean? Well, when you join our YouTube channel, you'll unlock all sorts of good goodies. Good goodies, wow. Access to our private Discord server, custom emojis of the critters and yours truly, priority responses to your comments, early access to new videos, members-only content, plus exclusive chats and live streams just for our circle. Your membership helps me keep all of this magic creating, and it lets us stay connected in deeper, more meaningful ways. So, if you feel called to support the channel and step a little closer into the coven, and you can afford it, tap that join button and come on in. Yup. Helps me keep creating all this magic. My brain is just being my brain. And today's earrings. Let me take a sip. Today's earrings are on the shop. Let's see. Make sure they're hanging frontwards. And it is a triple moon. Damn it. It did turn around backwards. Wow. It is a triple moon pentacle charm with 3 beads. Top to bottom is clear quartz, pyrite, and rose quartz. Handmade by yours truly. What? Yes. I believe they are called the Lunar Shield on the shop. Give me a second. I'm getting to more earrings to show you guys, because I have been having so much fun making these. We have the kitty kitties. Thought about wearing these today. These are absolutely adorable. And if you're a cat lover, I mean, look at the cute kitty face. This is just simple kitty face. It's called Familiar's Gaze on the shop. They are so much. Whoops. Okay. Celtic knots did not attack me. Did not attack. Ha! I'm a poet. And then, of course, for those of us who work with spirit boards and love cats, we have the spirit board planchette with kitty kitties. Oh, I haven't gotten this one up yet. That will be part of today's, post-live agenda. Because, Everybody has an agenda. Shut up, Di. All right, my Celtic knots I'm going to put on here too. That way I don't lose them. There we go. And that has been my creative work for the last couple of weeks. You can find all of my earrings and so much more on the shop at dietheyogawitch.shop. We'll have a banner hopefully next week. Okay. I feel like I'm dribbling. We have birthdays. We have 2 birthdays today. Yeah. So, birthdays. And I'll check in with the chat after. So, we have a couple of birthdays today. One is one of my favorite co-workers from my days as customer service for Sprint Wireless. He is an amazing artist and just a really, really nice guy. So, Joe, I hope your birthday rocks. And now, just slightly closer and more personally, my nephew is celebrating his birthday today. It's a milestone birthday. No, I am not telling you. I have watched him grow into a really, really good young man with many, many talents. My dad would be so proud of him. Happy birthday, Andy. So happy birthday to Joe and Andy. I hope you guys both have fantabulous days. We are also continuing our Light for Raven and Will post-op, and for all of my witchlings and their loved ones dealing with really tough situations. As I light this flame, may our light be a beacon of hope in the darkness for those stumbling and lost along the way. We are also holding this light for survivors of gun and domestic violence, remembering them all in this circle. And with the lighting of our candle, our circle is closed, and we invite the ancestors to join us here. All right. What's everybody saying? Huh. Don't. Echo's here. Mimi's here. Thank you for sharing all of the sticker or the emotes, Bean. That is wonderful. Hey, Will, and John, and Bean. Thanks, Bean. You and your mom are pretty awesome. All right. Thank you, Mimi. He's a good kid. Bean's mom has a sense of humor. I like it. At least I'm assuming Bean's mom has a sense of humor, and not that there's something less than stellar happening. Help when you said people living. Ooh, wait a minute. I wonder if she's the same artist or author who did the Oracle deck I have. I've hidden it, but because I don't use it much, but that's kind of cool. I'm going to look that one up. More coffee. I love my coffee. All right. We have a bunch of holidays today, y'all. Well, I'll change that up next week, but yeah. We have 5 holidays today because, well, I couldn't narrow it down anymore. I think I saw that. Oi. We'll talk later. After show. Because that one kind of has me ruminating. I'm going to have to do some research on it real quick. But, All right, so let's take a teeny tiny little sneak peek at what holidays are weaving their way through today's spiral. Number one, we have International Day of Persons with Disabilities. And my nose is tickling. Sorry, I have a cat hair. So I'm going to start that over. Today is International Day of Persons with Disability, a heart holiday for me as a spoonie and a disability advocate. Disability is not brokenness. It's just a different OS, different operating system. Today we honor accessibility, visibility, adaptive tools, and most importantly, the worthiness of disabled bodies and disabled lives. Leads us directly into our next holiday, Assistive Tech and Accessibility Day. Today we celebrate Assistive Tech and Accessibility Advancement Day, honoring mobility aids, communication tools, sensory supports, and 3D printed devices that expand freedom for disabled people. Assistive Tech isn't special needs. It's modern magic. It's liberation through design. And calling all my crafty ass witches, today is Make a Gift Day. Handmade gifts are spells you can touch, little bundles of intention and love. I'm working on necklaces, bracelets, and earrings today. What are you crafting? Damn cat. It is Choose Women Wednesday. Every Wednesday is a chance to pause and lift up the women who make our world a little bit brighter. Our mentors, our besties, our business babes, our healers, creators, quiet warriors, and our loud and proud trailblazers. Today is all about choosing women, supporting women, and celebrating women. So, take a moment to tag, text, or whisper just a little gratitude spell towards a woman who's been a force of good in your life. Let's choose each other, always. And Special Kids Day shines a tender spotlight on children with disabilities and the families, teachers, and communities who support them with heart-first devotion. It's a reminder that every child's needs, strengths, and challenges matter, and that the word special is not a limitation. It's an invitation to see them clearly, honor them fully, and meet them where they are. Whether a kiddo needs adaptive tools, patient guidance, or simply someone who believes in them, today reminds us to show up with both compassion and celebration. Let's lift these amazing kids and the grown-ups who walk beside them with love. And as a mom of special needs kids, yes. And that's our holidays. Y'all see why I couldn't, cut those down? The only one I might have left out would have been the Choosing Women Wednesday, but that one was just really awesome. Oh, itchies. Oh God, apparently the closed captioning on my face was saying something that I don't remember now. Big shock. Yep. All three of my kids have their own uniqueness. The oldest is autistic ADHD, the middle is ADHD. The youngest was born with some physical issues that, while corrected, still occasionally flare. And the ADHD, and every single one of us in this house is just, we're special needs in our own ways. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Ooh, hello. I'm not wearing my watch. Crap. And I don't know where the thingamajigger is. All right. All right. Why does my heart feel so wonky today? It's a little unnerving. C'est la vie. All right, so I am chilly. Why am I chilly? I should not be chilly. It is not cold in here. My ADD is bad today. Speaking of my ADD. Yep, we all are. I love it. All right, y'all. Let's knock everything over. Let's get moving on to our cards. I'm having a time of it trying to pick shit up. My fingers aren't cooperating. God, I got a bunch of stuff to do today. Anyway. I expect to burp like this when I've been drinking Dr. Pepper, but not my coffee. It is talking back. All right. Let's look at what the oracles have to say today. Even with challenges still on the table, the love is real and the desire for steady devotion stands strong. Stick around for today's full reading and let me know in the comments if it resonates. Our first card is Unresolved Issues. Next, You love me. Oop, there it is. Finally, commitment. Even with those lingering unresolved issues hovering at the edges, I can feel that you still love me, and that truth settles right into my heart. It means everything. All I truly want, all I'm asking for is steady, soul-deep commitment from my partner, a love that shows up and grows with me. That's our oracles. And now, the tarot. Ah, my lovely witchling, you're stepping into a powerful moment. Sorry, y'all. Yes. All right, my darlings, my witchlings. You're stepping into a powerful moment of accomplishment, but someone around you may not have the best intentions. Stick around for our full reading and let me know in the comments if this hits home. First card we have is the World. Completion, fulfillment, synthesis, held in high esteem by others. Next, the Moon reversed. There could be an indication of some self-medication in an attempt to escape, and an untrustworthy person. Finally, we have the Queen of Pentacles reversed. Queen of Pentacles reversed. We're gonna show y'all that one again. Finally, Queen of Pentacles reversed. This one indicates materialistic, insecure social climber. The World shows you've wrapped up a major chapter beautifully, standing in that glow of accomplishment and the respect of those around you. But it is not all sparkles and stardust, my friend. The Moon reversed warns of someone in your circle who isn't what they seem. And the Queen of Pentacles reversed backs it up. A materialistic, insecure social climber trying to use your shine, your status, or even just your presence to boost their own image. That's our tarot cards. And now, my friends, We get to weave together the Oracle and Tarot into one sacred spiral. My Witchlings, a single thread of guidance winding through each and every card. Stick around for the full reading and drop me a comment to share what resonates. So, you've reached a milestone that the world celebrates, wrapping up a chapter with grace and stepping into some well-earned recognition. Even with a few unresolved issues lingering in the background, the truth is absolutely crystal clear. You love me, and that steady desire for commitment is the anchor you are holding on to. But the Moon reversed and the Queen of Pentacles reversed whisper some serious caution. Someone in your circle is not as genuine as they appear. Their insecurity and need for status may have them trying to feed off your shine. So, trust your intuition and guard your energy. Our affirmation for today. My heart is steady, my path is clear, and I trust both my intuition and... Our affirmation for today. My heart is steady, my path is clear, and I trust both my intuition and the love that shows up for me. I choose alignment over approval every time. And that's our affirmation. I'm tripping over my gots be damned tongue again. Ooh. We try to, Mimi. That's kind of what we do here. No, John doesn't have salted caramel latte. Sad face. I'm actually drinking peppermint bark because, again, I have the cold foam. That stuff is so good. And peppermint mocha cold foam does not go well with pumpkin spice creamer. Peppermint and pumpkin. Nope, not going there. I'm glad things are resonating. How do you feel about going back to work tomorrow, Will? Do you feel you're ready? Or have you been chomping at the bit to go back? Okay. Goodbye. Yep, I saw that, John. Fingers crossed for you. We will keep a candle going. That's right. Thinking good thoughts. Friday is meeting. Thursday is the appointment. Okay, so John has a very full week. Thank you, Marwa Myra. That is an interesting name. Thank you for the subscription. We have a person in the landscape. You guys are going to figure out when I'm sitting here doing this, what I'm talking about pretty soon. Thank you. They came from Zenny. They are Iris Apfel, who was a very wonderful woman who was known for her very unique fashion sense. She was amazing. My desk is a mess again. Sounds about right. Well, that tells me you're pretty much ready to go back. If you would like a personal reading, my friend, please feel free to check out the Linktree and book a reading with me. I will happily do it. These readings are more just kind of general. And as much as I would love to do personal readings during this, I genuinely do not typically have the energy for a full-on personalized reading because there's a lot for me that goes into that. That would be today's reading, actually. Did you catch the entire reading? Because I can give you a brief rundown. Basically, the oracles are saying that despite some issues, you are still loved and someone is still willing to commit. And then the tarot says that you have completed your mission, essentially, but there is someone in your social circle or someone close to you who is not what they seem to be, and they are using you either for clout or riding your coattails, or something. So that was today's reading. John is tempted to ask, do I want personal readings or impersonal ones with the Thoth? Ooh. My gut is screaming that Thoth is much better for personal readings. Just because of who Thoth is. And everybody I've known who uses that deck, it does function far better as a personal reading as opposed to something like this, when reading, as opposed to just general reading the populace. Let's see how much of a mess I make. Sheepskin. I did. Typically, if I say I'm going to make a mess, it doesn't. We're going to set that there. Haha, thank you, darling. Oh, those need to be picked up. I'll take care of it in a minute. Sorry. But I have a love-hate with the Thoth deck because it is just so powerful, if that makes sense. I know a few people who are terrified of that deck. For exactly that reason. It is very blunt and very accurate. Which, actually, the one friend I know the most, or know the best, who uses Thoth, blunt but accurate, is a very good descriptor of him. There we go. All right. Yes. Hey, Chloe, go get some rest. Sleep is important. Do not sit here and hang out with me instead of getting sleep. I will be mad. As much as I love your company, all of you, please do not sit here and hang out with me to the detriment of your physical and mental well-being. I would hope that hanging out with me is helpful to your mental health, but you know what I mean. Oh, itchies. Oh, it's time for Namaste. Ooh, Namaste is interesting today. Now we get today's Namaste card. Namaste says, thank in, thank out. Another breathing exercise. Yes, that is actually what it says on the card. It says another breathing exercise. So, thank in, thank out. Another breathing exercise. Relax your eyes. Breathe with your diaphragm. Slowly and intentionally regulate your breathing to a comfortable pace. Now, every time you breathe in, be grateful for the air that fills your lungs. Every time you breathe out, give thanks for the oxygen that is circulating through your body. Do this for 8 minutes. If you find it easy, add other things you are grateful for. Being thankful helps us to feel that we have enough. When we have enough, we don't seek anything else. When we don't seek, we are at peace. Namaste. Self-compassion time. Self-compassion reminds us that occasionally nowhere to go and nothing to do is good. Stop and let yourself do absolutely nothing for 3 breaths. With each breath, try saying, let go. And let go. Let go. Let go. And that's our self-compassion. Am I the only one who is hearing Idina Menzel singing in their head now? Let it go, let it go. All right. I actually really love both of those. Chloe liked the earrings. These are really light. I think that's one of my favorite parts. I got some new beads. I'll be making earrings similar to this. They are now smaller beads, so I'm hopeful they'll thread onto the wires. But I have amethyst, hematite, that's the word I'm looking for. Amethyst, hematite, and rose quartz now, and a couple of other things. So I'm happy, happy, happy. Oh, dear Lord and Lady. Hold on. I copied, but I forgot to pasta. Which is fine. Just gotta find her. Find it for them. There she is. Oh no. All right. I got so pissed off that it didn't listen to what I said. Because we are pretty much to our goddess. Yesterday's goddess was fun, though. Whoop, not that die. Friday, John's a year older. Not sure about wiser. Yup. If you are not here Friday, we will perfectly understand. You got a lot going on. And now, my witchlings. We honor the goddess of the day. Oh, actually, you know what? Okay, witchlings. It is now time to honor our goddess of the day. She is a divine presence to inspire, guide, and walk with us on today's spiral. Okay, Boldogaszony is a Hungarian mother goddess who lovingly watches over her children, offering protection, purity, and guidance in all matters of love and devotion. Milk is her sacred symbol, representing nourishment and blessing, and is traditionally offered when seeking her support in relationships, romance, or commitment. Winter wedding traditions in her honor are filled with magical gestures that strengthen bonds and purify intention. Cutting a rope tied to your home symbolizes releasing old patterns, while stepping across birchwood blesses a union with harmony and fertility. Lighting a torch or candle invokes steadfast devotion. Sharing food and drink Lighting a torch or candle invokes steadfast devotion, sharing food and drink deepens unity, and dancing with kitchen utensils keeps joy and warmth alive within the home. That's our goddess. Does singing with the spatula count as, dancing in the kitchen with the utensils? How many people do we know that use the spatula or the wooden spoon or whatever as a microphone as they're singing and dancing in their kitchen? I've lost my mind. There wasn't much left to lose. So how's everybody doing out there? Let's move on. Yeah, the chat is really quiet. Oh, there we go. See? What did I say? It was either singing into the spatula or dancing with the broom or mop that came to mind first. And I'm like, I am so no Fred Astaire. Although it was Ginger Rogers dancing with Fred Astaire. All right. It is time for the moment of Zen from the Little Book of Zen. We have a long one today. We have a short biography of Dojin. We have a short... Yes. We have a short biography of Dojin, and then one of his quotes. So, Dojin. While Zen was still in its infancy in Japan, a gifted monk named Dojin, 1200 to 1253, made the hazardous voyage to China to seek the way. Although he would meet many masters and receive a certificate of enlightenment, it was perhaps the old Chinese monastery cook visiting the newly landed ship to buy Japanese mushrooms who gave Dojin his purest taste of Zen. Dojin asked the cook to stay and talk, but he begged off, saying he must get back to his duties. When the surprised Dojin asked him why he didn't practice zazen and leave the food to others, the old cook scoffed. Did the ignorant Japanese monk know nothing of the spirit of Buddhism? Dojin, who would go on to become not only the most important Soto Zen master in Japan, but also one of humankind's great religious spirits, never forgot the lessons of the cook. That work is fundamentally important to Zen, and that enlightenment can be found in even the most ordinary places and acts. Each and every extraordinary activity, he wrote, is simply having rice. And now we get one of his stories. When a fish swims, it swims on, and there is no end to the water. When a bird flies, it flies on, and there is no end to the sky. There was never a fish that swam out of the water or a bird that flew out of the sky. When they need a little water or sky, they use just a little. When they need a lot, they use a lot. Thus, they use all of it at every moment, and in every place they have perfect freedom. That is deep. And that, my friends, is our moment of Zen for today. Yep. Ba-da. Dude looks like a lady. Actually, I think he is singing Into the Whisk or something in that scene, too. Anyway. It is... I need to check something real quick. Yep. Our candle's almost dead. It is now time for today's closing blessing. May your steps be light, your heart steady, and your intuition sharp. May the love that surrounds you feel warm and true, and may your boundaries be honored with grace. Walk gently, shine boldly, and remember you are cherished, supported, and never alone. That's our blessing. Hey, Izzy. Good to see ya. We are just wrapping up the main show and getting ready for chilling with the Witchlings. I'm about to put the candle out. But I'm going to be smart. Okay. Set this up so that as soon as the candle is out, I can dump the dead wax. All right, witchlings. It is time. It's time to wrap up the show for today. With the extinguishing of our candle, we open our circle and extend our eternal gratitude to the ancients and ancestors who joined us today. Okay. Yes, please stick around. Now, before we go, a quick little reminder. This channel is supported entirely by our Witchling community. There are no corporate sponsors here, just magic and love. Now, like, share, subscribe, spread the love, spread the joy. All right, y'all, let's go out and spread love, spread joy, and spread kindness, because there's already enough darkness and hate in this world. Let's please try to be beacons of hope and light for those lost in the dark. Make sure you tell your loved ones, whether they walk on two legs, fly with wings, curl up with fur, glide with scales, or tiptoe on tiny paws and claws, that they are absolutely precious to you. Moments slip away faster than we expect, and those last goodbyes often come far too soon. And if you take one thing and one thing only away from everything I do here every day, please let it be that you always, always, always remember you are loved, you are wanted, you are needed, and you genuinely do have a real purpose here, even if you have yet to discover it. I was 45 before I found mine. I love you guys all to bits. Namaste, my witchlings.